Well, good morning. Just on my way to work. Had some thoughts. Thought I'd share. I've got a friend who's a truck driver, and I was thinking of him when I decided to go ahead and record this video. But I was reminded of something this morning that, we can't have everything perfect. There's lots of times in my life where I've not invited somebody to my church. And are we supposed to invite people to our church? Sure. They can come and they can hear the gospel. We're supposed to outreach and try to be a light. But churches aren't perfect. There are lots of times that I don't even like what's going on in my own church. Then I was sitting there thinking about that, and the Lord reminded me that church is not a sermon. Church is not singing. Church is not even worship. Worship is what the church does. Church is the people. The center of what a church is the people. You cannot have a church or the church without people. And I've heard people say, we're going to have church. You can't have church. You can be the church, but you cannot have the church. Church is not a verb. It is a thing. It is the body of Christ. It is the body of believers. It is the assembly. It is the ecclesia. So, I just was reminding myself that you do not invite people to your church because the preaching is good. Although I hope the preaching is good. And you do not invite people to your church because you love the music. And I hope that you love the music. You do not invite people to your church because of the ministry that's going on, or the amount of people. You would invite people to come to your quote-unquote church so that hopefully they would actually meet the church, the people, and want to become one of them. Now that is done, of course, yes, through the gospel, through the conviction that they would acknowledge and confess that they're sinners before God and agree with Him in that fact, but also respond to the offer of grace and to receive that offer of grace by faith and become a member of that church, of that body of believers, of that assembly. And so I was just thinking about that because there are some very fine people that fill our churches. And while we may disagree on sermon or teaching or music or how we worship, we can always certainly be able to agree that good people, godly people, loving people who seek to know God and His truth and live it out, well, that's a good reason to come to church. That's a good reason to become part of the church. So, just a thought, 5 minutes of my day that I thought I would share with you. I pray that your Wednesday is good and godly and blessed. Drive safe.